Hey guys, it's Kim and I'm back with another big ass fat comic book haul. I couldn't think what I was doing just then. I just had a mind explosion in my brain. But I am back with a comic book haul today. Some big fat ass books because they're big and they weigh a lot, so that's what I'm calling it. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm not feeling words tonight. But I have a lot to get through today, a lot of volumes of stuff. Tonight, it's actually nighttime. I don't know why I had to infer that, but it is dark out. Let's just get into the haul. So if you guys have been following me lately on Twitter or Goodreads, if you guys don't know what Goodreads is, you should really join it. It's a fantastic site about books and you put up what you're reading and what you've read so you can remember and do reviews on it. It's fantastic. It's a great site. It's goodreads.com. I will link my profile below, so go have a look at it. I have been going through a lot of Superman comics lately. I want to get back in the Superman groove. So let's start with the Superman stuff. Now, some of this stuff I had purchased, some of it I got from friends, and another one my brother owns. So I'm just putting them all together because this is what I'm going to be reading for the next 10 years. So what we have today is The Death of Superman. Now I've actually read this and I thought it was okay. I thought it was good. I did give it a 4 out of 5 stars. I found this to be a little lacking in story. We didn't learn a lot about Doomsday. We didn't learn a lot about his backstory and everything. He was just this big ass monster just crashing through everything, you know, wrestling everyone. So it was mostly a huge action-based thing. Like, I'm not opposed to that, but I would have liked a little bit more story in this. I burped. This is one of the ones I purchased. Death of Superman. Next is Superman for Tomorrow. I haven't read this yet. It's in my list, but this is another one I purchased a little while ago, and it's like fat, man. It's big ass and it's fat, so I'm excited. And the artwork inside looks really good, so I'm really excited to read this. So, Superman for Tomorrow. Next up is something I borrowed from my friend that he said I would enjoy. It is Kingdom Come. Now, as you can see, I'm sort of like halfway through it and I'm really enjoying it. The art is so weird. It's like photographs, but people have like watercolored them in. It's so detailed and realistic. The only beef I'm having with this comic is that all the women look like men, so it's hard to determine who is female and who is male. But so far I am liking the story. Everyone's really old, so that's a different touch. Seeing Batman and Green Arrow and everyone look like Santa Claus is different, but I like how the story is going so far, so I will be interested to see how this concludes. Next up is Earth 1. Superman. Haven't read it yet, but I'm really excited. People have said this is a really great story. Now the next one on the list I'm really excited about because my friend let me borrow this, and to be perfectly honest, I probably would have never purchased this because I'm not so much into independent comics. I'm trying to get more into them, but it's hard when I don't know what to choose and I'm limited in what I can choose with my money. So I'm glad that my friend let me borrow this too. I've heard really great things about it, and as I wouldn't purchase it myself, I'm really happy that I can borrow it and read it first. So this is Volume 1. Now next up on the list, my brother has had this for a long time and I have never read it yet, which I should have, but I haven't. This weighs like 10 babies in one. It is like immensely heavy, and this is only Volume 1. So of course it is Batman Nightfall. I should have read this a long time ago, but I haven't. He's had it for ages, but I haven't gotten round to it. So Batman Nightfall, I've pulled this out of the shelf so I can have this in this haul because I am going to be reading it very soon. Of course, I can't even imagine how great the story is. I'm really liking the art inside. It reminds me a lot of it's the old art, the sort of like 80s. I think 80s, I don't know when this was written, but it looks like the 80s sort of comic art, which I've fallen in love with so much, especially from reading The Death of Superman. I feel like I miss the old art a little bit because the new ones are always nice, but I feel like the old ones are sort of like comic history. So I'm excited to read this, definitely. Next up, you guys are going to be so devastated that I've never read this, but I've never actually read Watchmen. Now my brother this is my brother's comic, and he says that I should read it because it's one of the best comics of all time. Okay, I get it. I've just always hated Dr. Manhattan. In the Watchmen movie, he almost made it unwatchable for me because I just couldn't stand him. So, but I'm going to give this a go because I feel like if you're a comic fan, you have to have read this book. You have to. because it is listed as one of the best comics of all time. Next is another big one that my brother has, and it is Batman Hush. So I really love the art on the cover of this, so I'm really excited to start reading this. As I've said, never been a huge fan of Batman, so I want to get into it more and read more Batman comics, but it looks exciting. I like the art, so I'm going to be reading Batman Hush. Now, a few other random ones that I've found that I haven't actually looked at yet, but I have volume 6 of Ultimate Spider-Man. I don't know where this even came from, but it's all about Venom, so I don't know where this was, but I need to read it and look at it. I haven't read a lot of Ultimate Spider-Man, so this will be interesting to read. Who knew I even had that? And lastly on the list is Halo Uprising. Now this is published by Marvel Comics. My brother had this and I was like, what even is this? Halo comic? I'm gonna read it and see what it's about. So that's everything today in my comic book haul. I hope you guys enjoyed. I don't know if it's a haul, it's sort of like a stuff that I found and borrowed and purchased. So it's like a thing together. I told you I'm not with the words tonight. Let's just call it a haul. Thank you guys for watching and I will see you very soon. Bye bye.